Hi, my name's Adam Bright and I'm the Foundation Principal at your new local school in the Docklands. I'm extremely excited about this role and being the first principal of the school in the Docklands, and I can't wait to meet all the families and all the students very soon. A little bit about myself. I've previously been a principal at a school in St Albans in the west of Melbourne, and prior to that I was assistant principal at other schools in the western suburbs of Melbourne too. I have 4 children myself and live with my wife in the inner western suburbs, and I look forward to meeting you all really soon. Enrolments for the new school in the Docklands have now opened. Firstly, you should check your address to ensure that you are in our designated local area. You can do this on the Find My School website. Following that, you can complete an expression of interest. Expression of interest can be completed by emailing me directly, or also you can find the link on our Facebook page. Once you complete that expression of interest, you'll be contacted by Jan Salick, the business manager, and she will contact you with all the information required to complete your enrolment. The school timetable, or the structure of the school day, will begin at 8:45 in the morning. The gates will open and students will be able to enter into the school grounds and enter into their classroom. The first class will begin at 9 o'clock in the morning and will go to 11 o'clock. At 11 o'clock, the students will eat their lunch within their classroom, and then at 11:15, students will be outside playing for their lunch break. At 11:45, students will come back into the classrooms for another 2-hour block. And then following that, they will have their recess break, which will again be half an hour. They will then re-enter the classrooms for a 1-hour block and be dismissed at 3:15. The specialist classes for 2021 will be music, performing and visual arts, as well as physical education. We're very fortunate at our new school in the Docklands to have an amazing arts precinct, and this will be a real showstopper in our school. We're very lucky to have a beautiful music and performing arts space, and that will be a main feature within our school, and the students will also participate in physical education on a weekly basis. In 2021, our classroom teachers will also teach STEAM and will consult the community in regards to what our language will be moving forward in 2022. Our finances and school fees are still being finalised. Once they've been finalised, they are taken to school council for approval, and following that, I'll communicate with all families as soon as possible regarding our final school fees for 2021. The school will have a school uniform. Again, this is something that is finalised with our interim school council. Once this is finalised, I will communicate with all families and share with you the final design of the school uniform, and then also how you can go about purchasing uniform for your students for the beginning of 2021. I'm now really excited to introduce to you the Assistant Principal of the new school in the Docklands, Louise Spaliera, and also the Business Manager of the school, Jan Salick.
Hello, I'm Louise Spaliera and I'm excited to be the Assistant Principal at our new school in the Docklands. It will be a wonderful experience creating a school that allows all our students to flourish and grow as learners. I have been a teaching and learning coach and have worked with teachers and students to improve literacy and numeracy outcomes. I look forward to bringing this skill with me so that it allows all our future students to achieve their goals and much, much more. I look forward to our first day when we can welcome you all into our amazing new school. I know you will just love it.
Hi, my name's Jan Salick. I'm the new business manager at Docklands Primary School. This is my second brand new school. I was part of the team that opened South Melbourne Primary School 3 years ago, so I know how exciting this is all going to be. This school is a great long-awaited addition to Docklands, and I think once the school opens, it's going to become the heart and soul of Docklands, and I'm really excited about being part of that journey. A major part of my role will be to take care of the finer details so that our parents and families can experience a really smooth transition into a brand new school. I'm a mother of two, so I know how emotional it will be for our prep parents and all our other parents dropping their kids off for their very first day of school. But they can rest assured I'll be there on the first day with the rest of our team, and we'll be there to welcome all our foundation students from prep to grade 6 and just make sure that they have a very memorable first day in our wonderful new school.
I'm so excited about our new school in the Docklands, and I can't wait to meet you all on our first day of 2021. In the meantime, if you have any questions or want to contact the school, you can do so via my email address or also via our Facebook page. Thank you. I look forward to seeing you all soon.